As all of you know, I'm obsessed with collecting WWE action figures. We have more in this box.
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
Today we're going to be reviewing a brand new PLE Elite line from Mattel. We picked every single one of these figures up in this box from Ringside Collect. Upside down, bro. Let's try that again. We picked every single one of these figures up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10% on all of them. It's the brand new WWE Survivor Series War Games line. Spot, what do you think of the Survivor Series War Games line? He said it was cool. So here, once again, we have the entire set. Got the Minecraft character, JD McDonough. Kind of already showed him, but we got Cody Rhodes with the camo face paint. The funny thing about this Cody Rhodes is he's technically never actually worn that face paint on television. He was the poster for Survivor Series 2023, and he did have the face paint in the poster, so this is really cool. I'm so glad Mattel's actually giving that to us, even though he never technically wore it. Here is 1, 2, 3 kid, Shawn Walman, X-Pac 6, whatever you guys want to call him. He's had 1, 2, 3 names, I don't even know. And last, we got Natalya right here in the pink. Very cool looking action figure, and if you collect every single figure out of the series, you can build Nick Aldis. Look at him right there, SmackDown GM. I am so excited to do that. Watch this video all the way to the end, see which figures you need, because I'm about to unbox them all right now and add them to this wonderful, beautiful collection. The Bretto Live WWE action figure collection. Alright, let's review some new Elite. See ya, box. A very interesting set of characters here for this War Games line. I mean, we got 2 figures in the series from 2023 War Games, which is awesome, because I was actually there. This Cody Rhodes is beautiful. JD McDonough, a little close look at him. We're unboxing all of these in this video. I can't wait to do it. We're gonna start off, no particular reason, we're just gonna start off with Cody Rhodes. I don't know why. I just can't wait to see what that camo head sculpt's all about. And by the end of the video, remember guys, we will build Nick Aldis. We already have Adam Pearce, so now we have both updated Raw and SmackDown general managers. All we have to do is build Nick Aldis by unboxing all of these figures. So let's get to it. Quit talking, Brett. Let's do it. This packaging is beautiful. Shout out Mattel's packaging design team. We got the beautiful War Games logo on the front, letting us know we could build a 2023 Nick Aldis. What piece is Cody Rhodes coming with? With the torso. Here's a look at the packaging. There's Cody Rhodes coming out at War Games with no face paint. Little read up on Cody's stats. Little read up on Survivor Series War Games 2023. Rest of the figures out of the series. Just a beautiful box. I'll definitely do a short soon here on the channel of me cutting out certain logos like that War Games logo with the camo. Just some really cool stuff you could utilize off this box instead of just throwing it away. So I will be doing a short on that soon. And without further ado, let's get the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, out of the box right now. Just like that, we got the American Nightmare out of the box. Everything you will receive. Let's have a look at accessories. Alright, accessories for Cody Rhodes. We're only seeing 2 sets of interchangeable hands. Now, first of all, I would have loved to have seen like some sort of cloth shirt. Maybe the pay-per-view shirt with Cody's face on it, because Cody was the poster for the show, and they're displaying his head with a ton of camo. I think it would have been really appropriate to have a cloth shirt with this Cody Rhodes, but this is what we're getting as far as accessories. We do have the open grappling hands, the right hand being white wrist tape, and of course you do have the microphone holding hands right here. Alright, so here's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I haven't seen a Cody Rhodes action figure with face paint ever since the last Stardust figure, so I'm definitely getting some nostalgic vibes seeing Cody Rhodes with some face paint, but obviously this isn't Stardust design this time. This is the camo design for War Games, so we're gonna have a full green, brown, and black camo design here on his face, which I think is very different and very cool. When they announced this figure, I was so excited about it, man. Not only because I went to War Games, but Cody with face paint, and it's not Stardust, that is so cool. He's still gonna have his all blonde hair going all the way around, and if you look closely, he still has the really blue eyes in there. Very nice. I love how the American Nightmare logo is going to be printed on his neck. It will line up with the print on the head scan as well. As far as torso choice, we've seen this entire deco before. Great torso choice for Cody. Little hair stubble on his chest, Dream logo, double jointed elbows, no elbow pads, just white wrist tape on his right hand. Everything's working really flush up top. As far as my legs are a little stiff. I am able to get them out. I am able to get them up, kind of, but you could just tell they are stiff. This figure could definitely use some hot water. That is for sure. But as far as the design here on the tights, these are the exact tights that he wore at Survivor Series War Games 2023. It's kind of got your regular Cody Rhodes vibe to it, but if you look very closely, you will see some nice camo deco going on behind the gold studs there, and the normal eagle, which normally has the American flag in the design, is gonna be camo right in the front with some blue little designs, some minor scuffage right on his crotch area there, but nothing too crazy, nothing too disappointing at all. I do like these little fake knee pads here with the camo camo on those. They are going to be pinless knees, which are working very, very smooth. And as far as boots, these are the same boots that they used for Jacob Fatu, which I think is really cool. I was trying to figure out where, like, I've seen these recently. I'm just used to them being all black on Jacob Fatu, which is pretty cool. And we do have the American Nightmare logo fully decked out in the camo. New style of ankle pivot at the bottom with the black soles. Just a very different Cody Rhodes, one that we're definitely not used to seeing. So to answer the question, if you did want to remove this head scan, you can do that without even heating it up, which I love how Mattel does that now. And you could feel free to pop on a Cody Rhodes head scan. This one's going to sit a little high, obviously, because it's a high neck peg. But if you don't want the camo on there, you could easily just pop another Cody Rhodes head scan on. But I love how we have the option with the camo. It is very awesome. And no, he did not come with this interchangeable head scan. I took it off my Royal Rumble action figure right here. So no, he did not come with an interchangeable head scan. This is the only head scan option you have, but I'm totally fine with it because it's so different. I decided to get some other Cody Rhodes figures in here just to show the main differences off. Obviously, the camo is going to be the main difference. Cody Rhodes barely ever has camo on his attire, so that's why this Cody Rhodes is just so unique, man. Very, very unique figure. Here's a regular looking Cody Rhodes. This is the Royal Rumble Elite. This is the Hell in a Cell Bruised Elite with the robe, and then two Ultimate Editions to his right. This is the WrestleMania 39, and this is the WrestleMania 38 Cody Rhodes. These look pretty good, man. Another random set of comparisons here with Cody Rhodes. We have the man with the same style of boots. Pretty crazy, just different color schemes on each of them. It is Jacob Fatu. Here's a Cody Rhodes top picks with an AEW shirt. To his right, we have the Drew McIntyre Chase Elite, and then here's an AEW Unrivaled Penta. All right, so what are my final thoughts on this Cody Rhodes War Games action figure? Okay, excuse me. Final thoughts here on the Cody Rhodes action figure. I think this is a very unique Cody Rhodes. Do I think this Cody Rhodes is lacking in certain areas? Absolutely. I feel like it could have came with maybe a weight belt or maybe a cloth t-shirt. But I do really like the camo head scan. I like the camo attire. I think it's very, very different. What the heck is going on with Cody Rhodes? But yeah, no, this is a really solid figure overall. I just feel like it's missing a couple things. That's one Build-A-Figure piece. All right, next up we do have Natalya right here in the all pink. I'm just kidding. This is Bret the Hitman Hart, baby. Very, very cool looking Bret the Hitman Hart. Does it look like every other Bret Hart we've ever seen? Maybe, but I mean, come on, dude, you can't beat a Bret Hart. Look at that all pink gear. Absolutely gorgeous packaging on this. What piece of Nick Aldis does he come with? Ah, the arms. So you're gonna need this Bret Hart figure if you want your Nick Aldis to have arms, but if you want your Nick Aldis armless, I guess you don't need this Bret Hart. There's some info on Bret right there going down on an angle. They have a little information on the figure from Survivor Series 1993, and then there are the rest of the people out of the series. Without further ado, let's get Natalya out of the box. Bret! Here is Bret the Hitman Hart from Survivor Series 93. Looking beautiful. Here's everything you receive there in the Nick Aldis arms. We will get to that here in a second, but here's Bret Hart. Here's everything you get with him, man. Very slim accessories, just like Cody Rhodes. The mid-accessories for Bret the Hitman Hart. He is going to be coming with his classic shades that he'd always put on a young fan as he walked down to the ring. They are going to be the all pink. In my opinion, they'll never beat the shades they did with the first Ultimate Edition Bret Hart, where they put the really reflective sticker on the front. I just thought those glasses were the coolest, man. Very, very reflective. These are still all right. They're going to be able to slide behind the hair so you could hide the little arms of the glasses, and then they fit really well. They won't be flying off on you, man. You won't have to worry about losing them. And then as far as interchangeable hands, we are seeing two sets. We got the microphone holding hands, and we do have the open hands for a little taunting. Let me just say, I am so glad Mattel did not reuse that WrestleMania 41 Elite head scan for Bret Hart. I hated that head scan so much, bro. It was so, like, derpy. This one is so much better. It looks just like a young Bret Hart, in my personal opinion. No really facial expression going on. He's kind of just looking directly ahead. No hair covering his forehead, Superman style. It is removable, so if you do want to, like, put any, like, Ultimate Edition head scans on there, say you have the Ultimate Edition, you can always do that. Bad head scans nowadays are never really a big issue for me because I have so many other interchangeable heads. As far as the attire here for Bret the Hitman Hart, it's going to be the all pink. Got the Hart logo here on the front, black pinstripes outlining the singlet. Just a really nice pink singlet. No issues with articulation up top once again. Literally never any issues up top with articulation. It's crazy. Double jointed pinless arms with a black elbow pad and pink wrist tape on both arms. Moving down, the leg articulation is very similar to Cody. It works. It's just stiff. It's just very stiff. I feel like this is something that could be worn in over time. Nothing's stuck. It's just stiff, but it could definitely be worn in. As far as knee pads, he's going to be sporting the black knee pads, fully pinless knees. As far as the Bret Hart style of boots. Here they are. Main color is going to be white with some nice pink and a black and pink star on the side with some black and white trim at the bottom. And don't forget that new ankle pivot. Do you guys like the new ankle pivot? I think it's great, man. You can get him in some great positions, angling his feet in. It's very, very beneficial, especially if you do like figure photography. Here's our Survivor Series 93 Bret Hart right here, front and center, looking really good, man. Here is the Hart Foundation. To his left, we got Jim the Anvil and himself, Bret Hart from earlier days. And then here is Shawn Michaels, looking gorgeous, one of my favorite Ultimates ever. And then I think here is My Damn Toys' favorite Ultimate Edition, Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I definitely respect it. This is a beautiful looking Ultimate Stone Cold. Cody, what are you doing in front of Adam Pearce, bro? And for a bunch of Bret Hart comparisons, look at all the pink. Got the Survivor Series in the middle once again. To his left, this is the Target exclusive Legend Elite, and then this is the Walmart exclusive Greatest Hits Monday Night War Bret. To his right, this is the first Ultimate Edition Bret Hart. And here's another Ultimate Edition. This is the Target exclusive Legends. Some really cool Bret Harts, man. Once again, I just love the pink. All right, being honest with you guys, I wasn't too looking forward to this Bret the Hitman Hart Survivor Series 1993 figure, but final thoughts on it, dude. I highly recommend it if you don't already have a Bret Hart that's pretty much almost all pink, because this figure is pretty much almost all pink, but it's a really nice singlet. This is literally exclusive Survivor Series 93. They're probably never going to make another Survivor Series 93 Bret the Hitman Hart Elite, so this is probably your only opportunity for it. But yeah, I think it's really solid. Is it similar to other Bret Harts we've seen in the past? Absolutely. But I still think it's a really solid Bret the Hitman Hart. What are your thoughts in the comments? You picking it up? Look at all the figures accumulating. If you're asking, hey Bret, do you put away your comparisons as you film? No, it just becomes an absolute mess around this arena. The arms have been acquired. All right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, kid. Here is 1, 2, 3, kid right here, or 6, or Shawn Walman, or X-Pac, or whatever you guys want to call him. Here's 1, 2, 3, kid. What a beautiful looking box this is. What a unique attire for Shawn Walman. He looks so freaking unique in there. The color scheme on that gear is awesome. Red, white, purple, like, come on. This is crazy, bro. Turning around the box, you can see a picture of him right there at Survivor Series 1995, and then there is a little read-up, couple of his stats going down on an angle. He's going to be coming with the head of Nick Aldis, so this is a very important action figure to come across and to basically complete the Nick Aldis action figure. There's the rest of the figures out of the series, so without further ado, let's open 1, 2, 3 kid right now. Alright, so here we have everything that is included with the 1 through 3 kid action figure. A lot of interchangeable heads, and then we do have an interchangeable X-Pac head scan right there, basically just with his hair cut, so that's kind of cool. As you can see, it looks just like him. You're going to be able to have his hair cut, or you're going to be able to have it really long. I'm kidding, y'all. It's Nick Aldis' head. He looks so good. But once again, just lacking with accessories. Just interchangeable hands. Yeah, let's have a look at them. All right, so here are all the interchangeable hands here for 1, 2, 3 kid. Got some fisted hands right here. Here are the rock hands, which I find really cool. They're not too sweet hands. These are like rock-on hands. Rock on, freaky brah. And then this is the foreign object holding hand / microphone holding hands. Little life hack for you guys. If you want to keep your interchangeable hands together, look at that. Just lock them together like that and then put them in your bin, and then you'll always know that this is the exact skin tone that these go together. How cool is that? All right, another figure that I just was not excited for from Mattel, but damn, did this figure deliver. Sheesh, look at this X-Pac. Oh my gosh, bro. The color scheme on this 1, 2, 3 kid, absolutely beautiful. He's looking like Billy Hargrove up in this head scan. Like, this is a young Shawn Walman right here. This is a 95 Shawn Walman. His lips look so damn real. Look at my boy's lips right now. Those are freaking crazy looking. He looks so real. The headband is integrated into the mold of the head scan, so you can't remove it, but it does say kid on the front of the headband, and you can see part of the headband coming out of the back of the hair. Once again, not removable, but the attention to detail there is really cool. Love his hair. His singlet's awesome. Says kid with a little lightning bolt. Really smooth torso. Black elbow pads. Red wrist tape on the back. It's counting 1, 2, 3. He got that nickname because he pinned Razor Ramon, man. Lightwork Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy. Leg articulation is just amazing, okay? Absolutely just beautiful leg articulation. Everything's moving so buttery. I love all this different like patterns going on. This white, black, kid on the side again. 1, 2, 3. The white is just beautiful. Such a cool color scheme, man. Black knee pads covering up the pinless knees, which are working flush once again. As far as the kick pads, they're gonna be red with some gold accents throughout. Like, just a dope-ass looking figure. New ankle pivot on the kick pads, which is beautiful. All right, searching the Bretto Live wall for all these Shawn Walman figures, I didn't realize how many I actually had. So starting starting first with the most important ones, in my opinion, for this comparison in particular, we have other 1, 2, 3 Kid WWE action figures. This is, I believe, the Elite 41 1, 2, 3 Kid, and then this is part of that Raw, I think it was like 30 years 3-pack exclusive to Target. To his left, we have a couple X-Pac figures. This is X-Pac in D Generation X, and then here's X-Pac once again in D Generation X. Here's a whole nother set of X-Pac figures, man. We got Shawn Walman here, and here, I believe, part of WCW, and then these, we have an NWO, and then this, I believe, is a SummerSlam X-Pac. Using a Ringside Collectibles exclusive display stand, I am able to get this X-Pac into a wild pose. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3 Kid. I keep messing it up. Here he is, dude. This is such a unique figure. Final thoughts portion of the review here for 1, 2, 3 Kid. This is a beautiful figure. Okay, the color schemes are so cool. I love the new head sculpt for my boy 1, 2, 3 Kid. Just such an early look for him, and such a cool one too. Just a very, very nice color scheme on this action figure. Like, this figure will pop if you have it on a shelf. Purple, white, and red, and black. Like, what kind of color scheme is that? That is so cool. Oh yeah, we have acquired the head. And no, I'm not talking about Al Snow. Into the final figure, and the figure that I was originally most excited to get out of the series. It is JD McMinecraft 2023 War Games, bro. JD McDonough. He was an absolute star of that match, taking that RKO off the cage. So man, how apropos that he gets the figure. So proud of JD. He is so underrated. Oh my gosh, I love JD McDonough out of the Judgment Day. There's a picture of my boy JD. He probably just spit the water, and there is a little read-up on his stats and a little read-up on Survivor Series War Games 2023. Rest of the people out of the series, and the legs of Nick Aldis. Looks like he's wearing some nice pumpkin jeans, which is pretty cool. We will have a look at those. They are right over there to the left. So without further ado, let's open JD McDummy. Here's the Irish Ace JD McDonough out of the box, man. Or should I say the Iron Lung, bro. Here are the pumpkin pants for, of course, Nick Aldis right there. Very cool. And then here's JD. Oh, man, he looks so good, bro. Such a cool, finally, a Judgment Day JD McDonough. We've never seen a Judgment Day JD McDonough. So this is on another level of cool. Let's have a look at his accessories, because he's finally coming with something other than interchangeable hands. Here are the accessories for JD McDonough, and I'm so happy to finally say something other than just interchangeable hands. Get him out of the way. Open hands, microphone holding hands, and fisted hands. Get out of here. Here are the other accessories. So we're going to be seeing this entrance jacket here for JD. We have his ace here on the back with JD, and that says 1990. I would assume the date that he was born. There's a bunch of studs around this jacket. You could feel a bunch of stuff on it. It says Irish Ace in the front, a little skull right here, some chains. Just a really cool entrance jacket. It doesn't bother me at all that it's rubber, man, because there's no sleeves, so it's not going to inhibit articulation literally at all. It's a very, very nice soft rubber. And then topping it off with this face covering, which is going to be purple with the little skull. This is the same face covering we did see with the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor. And don't worry, it actually fits on the JD really well. So you're going to grab your JD McDonough. You're going to remove the interchangeable head scan. Don't worry, you won't break the figure. Pop the face covering over the ball joint first, and then put the head scan on. Yes, the head scan is on, and the wrap will go under the hair. Mattel designed this head scan to work with this face covering, which I love. They weren't lazy at all about it. It doesn't cover the eyes, it just covers the nose. You can have it cover the eyes if you want. You could literally raise the head. It's very, very unique. I love this face covering. This is the second JD McDonough Elite we've ever seen from Mattel, and this is a brand new head scan from Mattel. Here's the last JD Elite head scan, and you can tell he's aged a little bit. You know, they elongated his head. They've definitely increased the size of his head. Is it big enough yet? Absolutely not. This should be triple the size, Mattel. What are you guys doing? All jokes aside, I do think this head scan looks really good. I like the beard. The mustache, the eyes is really nice. If you look closely, it's partially braided in certain areas. He's sporting a Daniel Bryan torso right here. No hands. Better fix that real quick. Hold on. And then below this torso here is going to be his iron lung, which was punctured, but he still finished the match. What an absolute goat. Double jointed pinless elbows, black wrist tape, and he's finally got a set of hands. As far as the attire, it's actually pretty basic. It's black and white. Literally, those are the only two colors I could find on the attire. You got the JD logo, some pinstriping here, mainly just black on his butt. As far as our leg articulation, I haven't really tested it yet, and oof, it is stiff, man. Very stiff. So who gets number one out of the series for leg articulation? Easily that 1, 2, 3 Kid, man. But yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing it in. I'm literally wearing it in on camera as we speak. So it could easily be worn in, but it's a brand new action figure. So definitely always take time to wear in your articulation, but do it slowly though. Ease into the articulation so you're not breaking your action figure. It says JD with the ace, 1 knee pads, white, 1's black, and then he does have black kick pads and shoes, fully black, no logos, just with the new ankle pivot. Very, very nice JD. Let's get the accessories on there, do some comparisons, baby. All right, here are the only ever JD McDonough Elite figures from Mattel. No, they've never made a basic of JD, I don't believe, but man, this is definitely improved improvement from the last JD McDonough. And before I get questions in the comment section down below, no, this hair is not removable like his past Elite. This hair is glued onto the figure. It is not removable. But this new Judgment Day Elite definitely crushes the last Judgment Day Elite. Look at this one. He's wearing a dress, bro. Come on, man. And then here are the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, both with their masks. This is the Chase Ultimate Edition right here, so it's not going to have the white. And then this is obviously our new JD McDonough with the mask. Come on, that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Having these side by side on a shelf. And topping it off with the final set of comparisons here with JD McDonough with no mask. Here's the regular Ultimate Edition Finn Balor. These definitely coincide with each other. The black and white attires. They look like they could literally walk down to the ring together in matching attires like that. Here's Drew McIntyre, the special guest, part of Judgment Day of 2023. And then here is Rhea Ripley. And then here also is Damian Priest. Some really cool Judgment Day comparisons here, man. All right, final thoughts on Mr. Steve here. This is a fantastic action figure for the second ever JD McDonough, bro. They nailed it ×2. Just a very, very nicely designed and put together action figure right here. I highly recommend it. Even if you do have the first JD McDonough Elite, I highly freaking recommend this action figure. Collect Judgment Day figures, dude. Trust me, they look awesome on shelves, and they're a lot of fun, too. I would say that's a wrap to the video, but I'd be lying. We still have a WWE action figure to build, and his name is Nick Aldis. Can't wait to build this, so freaking let's do it. And there is Nick Aldis. What a beautiful looking figure, man. This is like one of the most accurate head scans I've ever seen of a superstar. This looks just like the man. Oh my goodness. The 5 o'clock shadow, him looking directly ahead. I like how he doesn't have a facial expression because he normally doesn't. He's normally a pretty stone cold faced guy. His hair is clean as snot going around. His jacket's nice. It's going to be a nice like gray style of jacket with double jointed arms, microphone interchangeable hands, as well as pointing interchangeable hands so you can change it up. And yes, the man is married, believe it or not, to Mickie James. Did you guys know that? Isn't that pretty cool? He's got a little napkin in his pocket there, which is pretty cool. And then his jeans, once again, are like this khaki style of jean, but in person, they're coming off kind of orange, not as brown as they are on camera. In person, they're more orange. And he does have the black dress shoes to top it off at the bottom. Do you think it's worth it to collect every single figure out of the series to build Nick Aldis? Let me know down in the comment section down below. My personal answer is going to be yes, absolutely. This Nick Aldis is so freaking realistic. I did complete the Adam Pearce as well. I'm a past PLE line, and these go so well next to each other. That is super duper cool. And for another suit of gentlemen, we do have Paul Heyman. Then here's the brand new From the Vault John Cone referee action figure, man. This, I highly recommend building this Nick Aldis. This thing is so freaking realistic. And that has been the entire set review of the Survivor Series War Games 2025 Elite line. I am highly impressed. I am very impressed by this series from Mattel. I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park. Half of the figures are legends, half of the figures are current guys, and the Build-A-Figure is a character we've never seen before. This is a heck of a well thought out set by Mattel. Amazing job by them. If you're interested in any of the figures, Discount Code Live does save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. I know the JD McDonough is really hot right now, as well as the Cody Rhodes, the Bret Hart, and 123 Kid aren't as hot, but I still think they're fantastic figures. But these are going quick, Cody and JD, so jump fast. Code Live will save you 10% off your entire order, and I hope you guys enjoyed this full set review. Bretto Live is saying have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Bret, out.